Happy Monday. I realized I didn't show you the appliances last night. We were working on the island until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So let me show you what was delivered and the little backstory behind it. We are getting new ones today. Thank goodness. Very quickly, when they delivered the refrigerator, we were instructed that we need to look over the entire thing to make sure we were 100% satisfied before they left. And then you have 48 hours to get it replaced if anything happens. So we knew of a couple things that was wrong with the refrigerator, and I'll show you what they are. I was just kind of shocked that this is what they tell the customers that have the same issue. I was a little shocked because, yeah, you'll see. So this is the refrigerator that they delivered, and there is this is foam, and this is part of the packaging. So he said that we could just take a blow dryer and remove this. And while the gentleman was here, I got the blow dryer, and this is coming off, but this isn't. I was told that I could use something to remove this, but this is a finish that I don't want to ruin. So he said he was going to put in a note for a new door. Well, in the meantime, Rob came in and noticed that there's a scratch right there. That is a scratch. So they put in a request for 2 new doors. But when I was taking all of the packaging out in here, I noticed, this might be hard to get on. Oh, there you go. There's a 4-inch scratch here. There is a 4-inch scratch here. There is a dent right here. It's hard. Oh, there it is right there. There is another dent up here. And I called Home Depot and I told her, and she said she was going to bring a brand new refrigerator. Oh, also, when you pull this drawer out, it pulls uneven, and it might be you might have to adjust it, but this pulls, and then it's very wide. It's just something's not right. She said she was going to order a new refrigerator and have that delivered, and she also told me to check the other appliances. So we checked the stove, and then I started looking at the dishwasher. I said, there's an issue with this too. So they're bringing another one. Let me show you. It looks really good until you notice that there is a ginormous, it's hard to see on camera, but it sinks completely in. And then Rob was looking at the packaging, and you can see that it was split, the board was broken. There you can, the big dent. So this dishwasher in particular, they don't make anymore. So they had to give us an upgrade on a new one. So yeah, that is the appliance debacle, but it's all gonna get straightened out today. People just came to bring our appliances. I don't have high hopes for this. He didn't have a tape measure, and I think I smelled a hint of Mary Jo. I have a very good nose. Wish us luck. That was not fun. That was an experience I would rather forget about. I was on the phone with Home Depot delivery for a good 30 plus minutes describing what was happening. The first clue should have been when he walked in, didn't tell me his name, and asked me for a tape measure. That should have been number 1. Number 2, the smell should have been clue number 2. And 3, they didn't have a step stool, step ladder, anything. They were using our things to put the refrigerator together. And what set me off instantly is when they brought in a brand new refrigerator door with the wires flinging all over, and he just plopped it right down on my brand new cabinets. There's no countertop, and he just banged it right on top, and I'm thinking, okay, well, there goes the paint job in that spot. I've never seen such careless people, and I know they were hardworking, but there's just no thought behind how to go about to do it properly. Called, like I said, I was on the phone with Home Depot for about 30 some minutes. I don't know what to say. And then when he was pushing the refrigerator in, you know, the sides where you push the refrigerator in, he didn't care. I heard it kept slamming against the wood, and and now there's a big booger mark where the paint is peeling. There are broken crystals that fell off the chandelier that are laying on the floor. I have to call Home Depot back after all this because they've already made an incident report.
You are currently being recorded.
My nerves are shot. And they are shot. I almost didn't want to go in and watch, but I had to. I didn't want to watch because you're kind of helpless. You've got people in your house that you don't really want there, but you have to because they're right in the middle of a job. So I had to decide, do they deliver it? Do they not? What do they do? What don't they do? And now they're delivering the countertops. And the only thing I can do is laugh. I was in tears earlier, to be honest. I was in tears. I was in tears. We'll see what this all looks like when these gentlemen leave. I got a message asking if Rob was home. Yes, he was home, but he was on business calls. So, I wish I had it on recording, because as soon as it was a father and son that came to deliver the appliances, and when I smelled the it's Jane. I'm sorry, I put Joe. I said Joe. It's Jane, I know. But my mind was, I walked over to Rob's office and I opened the door and said, they're here. I smell Mary Jo. He doesn't have a tape measure. I have a bad feeling about this. And he was on the phone, so he couldn't do anything. But then he finally told him, you need to au revoir, adios, skedaddle. They're in cutting up my wall. I hope this is normal for quartz. They're cutting my wall so they can fit it back in. I can't take anymore. I hope this is normal. I think it is. They have like a multi-tool and they're cutting the drywall. At least, okay, the good part is, you hear that? That's the vacuum. At least they're cleaning up after themselves. I think this is normal. I hope it's normal. Here it is. To take my mind off that, I did want to mention that Auntie Candle Co.'s 25% off site-wide sale ends very soon. I think it might be tonight or tomorrow night. I have failed to find a date, but I would take advantage of this sale because 25% off is a good good deal. I'm going to stay out of their way so they can't see me. I'll put my link here. Be sure to use this code as well. My brain is fried. I can't remember the code, but I'll... Do you blame me? I'll put it on the screen.